The following is a fan-based narrative. Please support the official release.
Hey guys, if we reach 1,000 likes, we'll be giving out 2 of our new shirts. All you gotta do is click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
I don't know, folks.
Well, if that's not a serious case of main character here, then I don't know what is. Boy looks like he's ready to do the duel.
She's been in there a long time.
Flurry Heart, someone who can't speak, is able to understand complex sentences in order to understand that this is supposed to be suspenseful. Why can't she just talk? This is like a poof situation from Fairly Odd Parents all over again. And that wasn't good. That show's canceled now.
Powerful Trixie can't escape.
How is this impressive in a world with magic where Twilight teleports all over the place? Multiple other unicorns have this ability. This really isn't magic as in, wow, how does she do this? This is magic as in, hey, you studied in class.
Flurry Heart, and I loved it. I'm so glad we decided to come. You two have a real chemistry. The way you two work together, it's like you've known each other as long as Twilight and I have.
Princess of Love sending some pretty strong shipping vibes here. Why is she even here though? Like, this is literally her only scene. We don't see her ever again.
My little pony, my little pony.
Skip.
Doing a show with you is almost as much fun as counseling students at Twilight School, which I'm supposed to be doing right now.
No one else has really cared about doing their job. In fact, I think we've only seen them ever mention that maybe once. Half the time they just get random ponies off the street to cover for them if they do even think about that, which is far and few in between.
Supposed to be doing right now. See you later.
And this just invalidated all of her disappearing tricks.
If I cannot convince you to bring your tour to Saddle Arabia, I must be prepared to relate its magnificence to your many fans there.
Well, what? Trixie can levitate herself now. I know Starlight was teaching her, but some progression shots would have been nice. We just went from 0 to 100 real quick here.
Really? Of course! You're not just my assistant and my counselor. You're also my friend. And what's better than a road trip with friends?
Road trips without them, because there's no faster way to make someone hate each other than forcing them into a small, cramped space for hours or weeks at a time, as I'm sure we will learn throughout this episode. This premise isn't exactly new or groundbreaking.
Second thoughts? Are you kidding? This wagon isn't small, it's cozy. And there's no such thing as too cozy.
That's what she said.
You're sure you wouldn't rather ride? I'm sure.
Thinking about it though, carrying all this stuff, even with wheels, is probably way too heavy for even the most powerful of waifus to do. I'm really struggling how she's able to carry this cross-continent.
Thank goodness we're not like Twilight or the others. They'd probably sing a song about it.
Character says they don't do something only immediately to do it cliche.
We're off on the road to friendship. Side by side, just like peas in a pod.
Is there a reason why you're not driving on all the land up there? Is this for some reason the only way to get across to drive on this logic-defying edge?
Bond of friendship is stronger than this tour's demands.
My offer to trade.
How did this guy even get here? Like, isn't this just covered in river? Isn't this just river up into this bed here? And there's no way to get up or down, so he's just there.
Us, but we get on so well that there's no way that could be us.
Well, I guess even Earthbound Hells need their 2-day shipping from Amazon.
For 9 at least, we're so tight we can't move around. Like
Cue the bondage interpretation artwork because this fandom is weird.
life on the road requires very specific supplies, and we only have so many bits, so we'll have to spend them wisely.
Wait, did Starlight somehow spend your money? Or are you upset because she spent her own money? Because she didn't have anything with her when she went, so...
Oh, it's fine. Falafel bonding, right? Besides, we still have enough for
This giant sack had like 4 bits in it. Either this sack was comically oversized for the amount of money that they had, or the street food in this place is criminally overpriced.
You said there'd be plenty of places to stay. Don't even worry about it, you said. You might have thought to make a reservation.
How do you make a reservation without a phone? I do suppose one of you could have trotted off and gotten one while you were standing in line, but I'm almost certain that if this is as big as a festival as he's saying it is, then it probably wouldn't have mattered. What exactly does she even use the stars for? Or why does she even need so many? In fact, that could be the question applied to most of the objects in here. Half of this could be done with her just normal magic. Is the fact that it's not done by magic the part that makes it magic? That really doesn't make any sense, but sure.
I'm sorry. Your snoring is a bit,
Loud? Yeah, I do that. But we probably need a better solution here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
If this was tight enough to make her stop snoring, I'm pretty sure she'd be dead. And again, more bondage fuel for all the people who make that artwork, which is a lot of people.
Sure did.
Is, that the last of the hay cakes?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It would be an extreme dick move to eat all those pancakes. And yes, I'm saying pancakes because I'm not a Tyler, the creator. But again, isn't all of this Trixie's money to begin with, and therefore this is her food? I've never seen a fight break out between roommates faster than over someone eating another person's food. And how many pancakes were there? Was there only one? Because if that was the case, then I'm really confused about the price of bits. Again, a single bit got you like an entire box of cookies before, and now 4 bits gets you 1 pancake?
I'm so exhausted I could sleep through a stampede of wild boars, which you'll be delighted to know is only slightly louder than your snoring.
Well, I'm looking forward to rehearsing the act with you all night. So diligent of you to go over it and over it in your sleep.
Practice makes perfect.
Not today, it didn't.
You know what? Good characters, good banner, and an actual fun premise. That's gotta be good for at least -1 sin.
You can have it all! I'll sleep under the stars where at least the wild animals will be quieter than you!
Trixie leaves her home to sleep in the forest itself, leaving not only the safety of the town, but the warmth of the fire. I don't know if you know anything about deserts, but they're not exactly warm at night. What? How hot is the fire to disintegrate a carrot?
I traded the old, worn-out wagon that was too small for us for this nice, new, spacious one that we can both enjoy.
You can't just sell someone else's home like that, Starlight. It's not our home, you commie. It's her home.
Goodness! Oh, Miss Powerful.
So he's just going to keep on showing up in the middle of the roads and lake beds, etc. I mean, no one's finding this weird. Either this guy is going to be a reoccurring villain later on, or he's a villain in this episode. And the main 6, including Trixie, should have already been well versed in antagonist behavior and should already realize this.
But today we must discuss your dishonest and unfair procurement of my wagon.
I desired your wagon and provided one of equal or better value in return. It seems like a perfectly honest and fair trade to me.
You traded this item with someone who was clearly not the original owner after seeing said original owner run off. I highly disagree that this would be anywhere close to a binding agreement.
Your song really inspired us. We decided we need to head off on the road to friendship, too. It sure beats the road to deliveries.
I guess fuck everyone's mail then.
I'm afraid I'm still not interested, despite your assistant's convenient appearance.
Yes, it is convenient. How did she go through all those different places and back in such a short time? I know you were there for like a day, but how far away is Saudi Arabia that you could have gone almost all the way home in a day and then back?
Only true friends would be willing to act so ridiculous for one another.
So you'll give back the wagon?
Wow, that was a really anticlimactic ending. That was it. That's all it took.